Color training. I spoke a little bit about colors and the importance of getting to know all 4 colors on our training last week. And I said I would kind of talk to you about the different messages and that kind of thing. So, okay, I will also post that, I'll also make a separate post in the team page about there is a color training test. I encourage you guys all to take it. Find out what colors you are. We're not just one separate color. We're not just one color each. Like, I'm not just red, right? I am very red and green at the same time, right? There is percentages of all 4 colors inside of us, but it gets you to know which ones you lack in, because those are the ones you need to focus on the most, right? I know how to speak to reds. I also know how to speak to greens, because that's the way that my mind works, right? So I really have to focus on knowing how to speak to blues and greens. So there's a personality test that you guys can take. It'll give you a percentage. For instance, mine, let's scroll up a bit. We lost it there. I'm 48.1% red. Shocker. I am 33.3% green. Like I said, I am 18.5% blue, and I'm 0 yellow, right? This is why I needed to focus on learning how to be a yellow leader. The faster you can learn color personality training, the better your business is going to run. I can now recognize somebody's color probably in the first 2 minutes of speaking to somebody. No joke. And then I know exactly how to take the conversation, right? So let's talk about the 4 colors. Reds, okay? Reds, they don't make up much of the population. I think it's like 2% of the population, but reds are, these are your natural leaders. They are usually extroverted. They're usually loud. They are, money driven. That's a very important point, okay? Money driven. Right? Problems with reds, okay? Problems with reds is they can be very hard, they can be very unapproachable, they can scare people, and they can put their goals on other people, which does not work out well. I've learned that mistake myself, okay? Yellows make up 80% of our population. 80% of our population. You're more than likely to speak to a yellow. So me learning my yellow color training was so important, because the way that I was speaking was not generalized towards yellows, right? I would speak towards reds and greens, sorry. Okay? Yellows like to help. Yellows would rather see somebody else get a bonus over themselves. Yellows, these are the people that get the shirt off your back, okay? They would go to the ends of the earth to try to help somebody. These are the people that pull over when there's a car accident. They're yellows, right? It's a weird analogy, but you guys gotta get it, right? But on the other aspect of it, yellows do not like being in the spotlight. Yellows can generally be introverted, shy, and which can affect their business, right? So Blues are your party animals, okay? Blues, and I'm not saying they're out there drinking every single night. Blues like to be the center of attention, right? Blues are the life of a party. They're the type of person that literally everybody wants to hang out with, because they have such a great personality. They're outspoken, they're fun, right? They make everybody feel included, right? The problem with blues is, the problems with a blue is they kind of forget the business side of the actual technical business side of it. They'll be so focused on having so much fun that they'll forget the actual technical part, like it is a business and you have to run a business. And the last one is greens. You'll know a green very, very quickly, okay? Greens will ask you a million questions. They will want to know every single ingredient. They want to know exactly where the product's made, how the product's made. They'll want to know the comp plan. They'll want to know every single level of making money. They'll ask you a gazillion questions, right? I'm that type of person. I'm going to open the window, I'm really hot. I'm the type of person that, when I see something, I'll find out why. They're the why people. But why? Like a child. But they won't want to know the answer, right? They won't want to know the answer. Like a green is like me, right? Like our gummies contain blood orange morsol in it. Why does blood orange morsol? Normal people, right? Normal people don't care to know why blood orange morsol attacks pinchable fat. I want to know what it does in the body. That's a green, right? Okay, so those are your 4 personality colors. So you can see I'm a mix between, except for yellow, all 4, right? I'm very red, I'm very green, a partial blue, and I'm no yellow, right? I've actually taken that test twice and both come out 0% yellow. What I'm also going to do after I post the personality test, guys, I have a Zoom done by the amazing Afia. She goes into very well detail about these 4 personality colors, how reds and yellows are attracted to each other. Reds and yellows are very opposite. They are attracted to each other. So if you are a red person, you will attract a lot of yellows into your business because it's almost parts of them that they're missing. They're missing the extroverted part, right? They're missing the leadership part. They're missing that part of thing. Yellows, right? Reds are missing the emotional side of things. They're missing the empathy, sympathizing with people, being there for people, right? That motivation. It's almost like it's the yin to the yang. So a red is actually going to attract a lot of yellows. So if you're a red, if you take the test and you're a red leader, when you do the color training, then I will post the Zoom below, really focus on the yellow part of it. Okay. Because you're going to attract a lot of those people in your business. Okay. Same with greens and blues, right? What did I say about the blues? The blues are party animals, but they kind of lack the business side of it, where greens will be all business, right? It's almost the yin to the yang. It's like it's the pieces of them that they're missing. They're naturally attracted to them, right? You guys will know, okay, like let's take me and Shelby. I'm extremely red and green. Shelby is extremely blue and yellow, okay? And she's my best friend, right? She is almost the opposite, the complete opposites to me. Amy, right? Amy is her and Marina are the queen of the yellows, okay? They are extremely yellow leaders, right? So me and Amy being leaders together in this team page runs really well, because I'll usually come up with a lot of the concepts and going for them, and Amy puts her yellow touch into it, so when we speak to people, it talks to a lot of people, right? So we have that great connection. Hi, Ashleigh. He's gonna pee. Okay. So, what drives these people, right? What drives these people? I just laid peeing. Okay, like I said, reds are money driven, okay? So if you did a contest of who could be the best enroller, right? The best enrollers, you will speak to a red personality because they want to win, right? They're very competitive. But it's not going to speak to a lot of people. That type of contest, when you see stuff like this, so I'm telling you the contest parts of this, you guys, so you can really speak to your teams as well. So when you see a contest and you do that type of thing, yellows aren't going to be, they already take themselves out because they know they're not going to beat a red, right? They know they're not going to beat a red. What would speak to, but the thing is, when you do stuff like this, guys, you can tell a red, like if you did it off to the side and say, if you get this many enrollments, I'm going to send you this. It's almost like a competition with themselves. If you're going to do like a team competition, right? A team competition, having them all together, right? So yellows, boom contests, because they're with the whole team, right? The whole team will benefit, because a boom contest is when when you guys get 10 enrollments as a team, then you announce a prize, right? So every time a yellow would get an enrollment, it helps the whole team. That speaks to yellows because they're looking to help people. Blues, okay? Blues are party people. So it really sucks right now with what's going on, because it really takes away what drives a blue. But if COVID wasn't going on, okay, a way to speak to a blue is, girl, if we get this, we're going out to dinner and celebrating. That would be a blue. They want to be around people. They want to party. They want to have fun, right? Team stuff. Like team stuff together, that is a blue, like straight up, right? So like, before COVID, we'd go to Marina's house and we'd all spend the night and have like a really good time. But a blue's gonna be there. Greens, okay? Greens, again, you're like, well, they just want information. Exactly. You spotlight a green, if they do something really well, okay? Like let's say a green has come up with an incredible way, something on their link, how it's funneling people. That would totally be up a green's alley, because I do that all the time, right? Getting them on a Zoom and teaching people. That's what drives a green, right? It doesn't always need to be prize driven. That's where a lot of people go wrong when it comes to your team and color. Like they say, people love money, but they'll die for recognition. Okay? Die for recognition. You don't need a lot of money to make contests for your teams, you guys. You really don't. You just need to know the color personalities of your team. That's what you need to know. You need to figure it out, right? Like I can label I don't want to label, but I can pick out every single one of you. I knew what color you guys were when I first started talking to you. And that helps when you're having a distributor conversation. Okay, let's get into that one. Distributor conversations, okay? When I can pinpoint the color of somebody in a distributor conversation, I know which way I'll take the conversation, okay? If it's red, I'll talk about the money I've made. Or if you haven't made any money, talk about the money you can make or the bonuses, right? Talk about somebody else's success story. Talk about mine. If you're new, you don't have a success story yet, tell them about mine. Tell them why you joined. Like, oh my God, my enroller, Jamie, you know what she did in 5 months? She had earned herself her first bonus and brought her husband home. The next month, she earned herself another $10,000 bonus. And then on her 11th month, she made her first 5-figure paycheck. Isn't that insane? Like, I'm so excited to be coached by her, and you get coached by her too. Right? Okay? Yellows. Okay? Easy. Helping people. Talk about how we can help other moms or whoever, right? Let's just use moms as an example. How you can also help other moms still be stay-at-home moms by making an income from home. Right? Tell about all the people that you get to work with, other moms that are helping so many people. We're in health and wellness. That is helping people. I talk about the journeys I get to be on. Like I have my one little customer's hit platinum status. She's lost over 100 pounds. I've helped her do that, right? I get to help women feel good from the inside out. That speaks to a yellow, okay? Helping people, right? Blues, you talk about how much fun we have, hopping on Zooms, getting to know people all across the world, right? You can talk about before COVID, how we have team parties, how we have these amazing conferences that are insane. We all go down to Florida once a year and just have so much fun, right? Greens, talk about the technical side of the business. We have literally the best comp plan out there, right? And I know everybody says that, but we're literally the only company that has never taken away from their comp plan, ever. Normally when a startup company starts, they'll offer an incredible comp plan, okay? But what happens after a while when the business gets going, they'll take it down because they don't want to pay people as much. Mark has never done that to us. If anything, he's made it easier for us to make money by decreasing the amount of team members that we need, and he gives us more money, right? Like look what he just did. For every personally enrolled customer again, we make 20%. 20% off every personal enrolled loyal customer. Now we need less team members to promote. That's insane. They've done nothing but add to the comp plan to make it better. You know, everybody might say they have the best comp plan, but the reason we have the best comp plan is because we've never taken away from it. They literally only changed it 2 years ago when they added to it by making it easier for us to promote. That's the first time they changed it since they first started in 2001. Isn't that insane? Right? Greens will love that. Greens will love the comp plan. They'll look at it. They'll be wanting to know about the products, that they're all bioavailable. They're all plant-based except for a couple of the keto products. They're non-GMO. There are no hormones, right? You can literally read every single one of our ingredients. The fact that we can offer all the ingredients to people. Greens will like information. A lot of information. You'll know them because they're going to ask you a shit ton of questions. Okay? Talking to distributors. This is why it's so important to know these colors, you guys. It is one of the most underrated but important training that we have. It is. It literally is. Because when I recognize I was too much of a red leader, it has made me the leader I am today. Okay? It's made me be able to coach yellows. It's made me be able to be more empathetic. It's made me be more sympathetic. Right? I can relate to people more. I can put myself in people's shoes more. And I can recognize who I'm talking to, right? Know your prospects. Know your prospects, right? It's just smart is what it is, right? It's just smart. Especially as a reds just think they're the be all end all, right? Right? They think they're the be all end all and like everybody should be reds, but it's not the case, right? Yellows think that they're incredible too because they like being able to help people. So let's talk about messaging, right? This is where this all extended from messages, right? Messaging loyal customers. So we'll talk about this also on the host to post training tonight. Messaging. There's two types of messages. When I am messaging people, I'll send this first message, then I'll send the second message, okay? And then I'll send the loyal customer message. If they don't respond to all three, I delete them because they're hurting my algorithm. Watch the other videos if you want to learn about that. The first message I always send is directed towards yellows, okay? What do we talk about? Yellows are 80% of our population, okay? Oh, let's scroll down a bit here. Look at, I'm actually not trying to figure these out now, so I can actually read them to you guys. Again, I'll put these in the comments, okay? Okay. Oh no, I didn't know. Oh no. Okay. I sent them to myself the other day. Let's go, Jamie. Okay. Search. Nope. No, let's go down a bit. When did we do our last training on Friday? James Keith Dad. Yesterday. Sunday. How many emails did I get? Okay, Friday. Okay. No subject. What's that one? Nope. Oh, that's my picture. Hi. Here we go. Okay. All right. So, first one I do is always direct it towards yellow. Hey, I always use their names, okay? I always use their names. I never start a conversation with, hey girl, use their names. Hey April, I'm just gonna use April because I saw her on here. Hope you're having a really awesome day. Just a super quick question for you. Would you be open to placing a post on your wall for me to help me grow my small at-home business, stay-at-home business? For doing so, I can add your name to a really fun giveaway we have going on. If not, totally cool. I don't mention the prize. Remember what we spoke about? The prize is literally only going to speak to greens and part of some blues, okay? A green will ask you what it is. You guys can kind of see the pattern. You guys going to see the pattern? That message speaks to yellows because I'm asking them to help me grow my at-home or my small at-home business. You can even put in something personable, okay? I have done that before. Rachel Jones came up with this. I've done this. It's incredible, okay? I had a message, especially because I add through a lot through groups. Go watch the Growing Your Network, okay? Go watch that one. Adding from groups. I add a lot of type 1 diabetic parents. I do. And my message was, hey, real quick, I'm not asking you to purchase anything. I'm just curious if you'd be open to placing a post on your wall for me that'll help me pay for all my son's diabetic supplies. I got a lot of haps out doing that because I have a lot of type 1 diabetic families on my wall. You can direct it towards things like that, okay? Put in a little bit about you. Put in, I'm really wanting to grow my business because I really want to come home and work from home and stay with my kids. That is a yellow AF message. Mine, when I spoke on the computer, there's more generalized, but you guys, you can make it more personable. And then you're human. Right? And then they know what they're helping you to do. And they'll do it all the time. Okay. So that is the first message I always send. The second message is going to mention what the giveaway is. Because if they didn't respond, and I usually only get a few, it's probably because they're red. Okay? Hi. Okay. So, hey, April, I'm really excited. This month, I've partnered with my team, or you can say whatever part you want in there, you guys. And we are giving away something huge. We're giving away, insert giveaway, okay? Insert giveaway. So whatever April's is, you'd insert the cash giveaway. Ours, right? So right now I have, we're giving away a set of Apple AirPods and 2 cash winners of $100, right? So I mentioned it first. You see on the last one, I mentioned the giveaway at the end. I didn't mention what it was. I just said that there was a giveaway, right? This one, because it's reds, this speaks to them. I mentioned the giveaway first, right? I mentioned what it is. Entry is super simple. All you have to do is throw a post on your wall, on your Facebook page for entry into my drawing. Anyone who comments wanting info, I will take care of them. All you have to do is post for the entry into the giveaway. Sound good? If not, totally cool. Okay? Those are the 2 hat messages I sent. Because one is going to speak to the first set of color personalities, right? Right? And then the second is going to speak for the secondary ones, okay? So, and then third one, if I've done 2 hat messages, they haven't responded, I send a loyal customer message, which I believe we put in the last one. So, last week's trainings. So that's the basis of the colors. I'm not going to spend like an hour talking about this, which I could. But what I want you guys to do is, I want you to take the color personality test. Once you've done taking that test, I want you to put that percent. I rattled off what mine was: 44.4% red, 33.3% blue, whatever, or green, whatever, right? I want you to put that underneath there. And then once you're done that, go watch the color personality training by Afuas. It's next freaking level, okay? She goes very extended into the colors, okay? Very, very, very more in depth. She's very knowledgeable about the color personalities. You guys, if you can do any learning, all leaders have done color personality training. Go watch them. I'm telling you, it is an incredible way to learn how to speak to people, okay? So if you struggle speaking to people, you should really focus on color personality training, okay? So, and I'm going to put up the giveaway. I'm going to, I'll put up the color personality training in the Zoom. And I know I saw a couple of you guys on here. I hope you screenshotted it and you guys can have your first entry into the giveaway. Okay, guys, and I'll see you tonight on Monday night training. Okay? Talk to you later. Bye.